Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Henny. I wanted to give you another update on these showers, thunderstorms. Finally, something that we are seeing across the region. I've been doing a little work from home this afternoon. Look at the French Bulldog. Look at Bowie. He has been a little bit on the struggle bus for us today. All right, make sure, of course, this is YouTube. You like, subscribe, and then hit that little bell. Especially as the weather really starts to pick up the next couple months. We are getting really close. We're only about 3.5 weeks out from the new heady pattern being completely set, which I can't wait for. I can't wait to see some changes already. We've been seeing some changes over the past couple weeks. Look at the showers, look at the thunderstorms over the past couple hours. Heaviest has been along and north of I-44. There hasn't been a whole bunch right around the metro, but of course, Joplin Metro picked up extremely heavy amounts of rain yesterday morning, so somewhat it is spreading out. We've had some stronger storms and a couple severe thunderstorm warnings. These have been low grade. Anything that we would have severe is going to stay low grade. So we're talking about winds 58 to 60-ish and quarter size hail. But all this eventually slowly going to drift toward the south and to the east. Heaviest right now, northeastern Oklahoma, kind of picking up along and south of I-44. Pretty big cluster near Springfield. Also another little cluster up toward Nevada. So let's go ahead. Let's take a tour around the region. First off, let's zoom in. So here's Fort Scott, Nevada, I-49. These are just kind of moderate showers, even a few thunder showers. El Dorado Springs, over towards Stockton. Let's go over toward this big cluster. We have a couple severe thunderstorm warnings. So we are looking on the southwest side of Springfield Republic down toward Nixa, the James River Freeway. So we're seeing some pretty heavy amounts of rain, upwards of an inch per hour with this cluster, and also some small hail. This extends farther west, so right along I-44 back toward Mount Vernon, and then just to the east of Sarcoxie. Let's go a little bit farther south. We're going to drop into northern parts of Berry County. So you have Pierce City right here, and then Monette, and then it drops south toward Purdy and Cassville. Another pretty big, intense storm. Again, just below severe limits. And this extends from Cassville down to just to the north of Eagle Rock and over toward Big M. Let's go a little bit farther toward the west. We have a couple clusters that have been popping up. A couple little cells on the north side of Bentonville, and also one right around Goodman. Neosho, Joplin, not a whole bunch right now. You can see one little thunderstorm right on the west side of Carl Junction. So here's 96, so right before you hit the loop, so right about where the high school is. We're seeing a couple clusters. On the Kansas side, not a whole bunch going on until you get up in our northern counties, Garnett, over toward Burlington, but pretty intense storms once you get down into northeastern Oklahoma. These have been strong to at least low grade severe. So let's go ahead. We'll look at the northern extent. So here's Washington County, so Bartlesville over toward Nowata, the Veneta, and these are all drifting southeast. A lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, small hail. Not really a tornado threat with these, and really not a huge severe weather threat, but we are getting a few severe thunderstorm warnings. This extends south, I-44 toward Tulsa, just south of Tulsa, Bixby, Muskogee, and then continuing into central parts of Oklahoma. So at least we're getting some showers and thunderstorms. Look at the rainfall amounts over the past 24 hours. You can see the heaviest has been along and north of I-44, but south of I-44 now through the evening hours. Good news is it will start to fill in just a little bit for you guys. So hopefully this is going to be a very widespread rain, which of course we need. We definitely need the widespread rain. All right, rain chances kind of tapering off the next couple hours and then picking back up again late tonight. Hopefully we can put at least somewhat of a dent into this drought, and this should put somewhat of a dent, but you can still see a lot of areas are under an extreme drought across the region. With the clouds and the showers, we drop back into the 70s. If you aren't seeing the rain, you're still sitting into the 80s. 7th and range line looks dry at this point in time. Here's your day planner. Some hit and miss storms in the morning. Most of you are going to wake up and be dry, and it looks pretty good. As we start at about 68 degrees. Of course, most of the scattered thunderstorms are going to be the next couple hours as we drop back through the 80s into the 70s. So this wave is working through. Let me show you what's going on. Still dominated. Big dome of high pressure out across the Rockies. So I put this little arrow on for you so we get these weak waves that rotate around the high until that high breaks down. We can't get any big storm systems in here, but in about 2 weeks, we're going to see a pretty big switch. So my YouTube videos are going to start switching over to, hey, this is extremely boring. I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored. It's hot, to check out what's coming down the road. So I'm excited about that. All right, let's go through time. Our future track forecast. Here's 7 p.m. Thunderstorms continue. These are mainly along and south of I-44 at this time. As we go into the overnight hours, most of us dry. Here's midnight. After midnight, we may get a few pop-up thunderstorms in our southern counties. You can see a few trying to pop up, and maybe another random one or two in our northern counties early tomorrow morning. So a slight chance for rain as we go through the morning hours, but most of the rain from this system is going to occur now and over the next 2 hours. We're going to go up into the mid 80s by noon, and I think most of us will top out right around 92 tomorrow afternoon. The humidity is going to be lower. We're going to have a northerly wind at about 5 to 10. Tomorrow night looks good. We drop back right around 60 for an overnight low. And then on Wednesday, still kind of a east, northeasterly wind, so not much in the way of humidity. High temperatures are going to go into the lower 90s for highs, which is going to be nice to see. 92 tomorrow, 91 Wednesday. Rain chances sneak back in, especially late Friday and Saturday. Of course, this is the holiday weekend, so many people hit the lake one more time, or they go floating, or whatever you do. Don't cancel anything because these are going to be hit and miss. But temperatures for the unofficial end of summer are looking pretty good as we hold into the lower 90s. Of course, as the thunderstorms continue this evening, I'll keep you guys updated. Just want to give you kind of a long look at what we're going to see this week into next week. All right, chat soon.